when the white men came to Africa, they didn't just come to like start looting the Africa. They didn't just come to like the slavery and the slave trade did not just start immediately they came. You see, first of all, you mentioned Benin. When it came to Benin, they looted. In Benin, one thing that makes me respect Benin so far, like you are now as maybe a student of history, Benin had, before, during the colonial era, they had a seaport called Bateau.
Yes.
In Benin. Benin were the only people that never took out their person as a slave.
A quick question.
They never
was it the Western world that asked Benin to develop the seaport? So these things were already in motion. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now for somebody to come like I'm the one that showed you how to do it, it's baffling.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. See, they didn't just come and like, oh, immediately they discover Africa, decided.
They did not discover Africa. I will not accept you using that.
I have to tell you, no, see, even when they discover you blacks,
they didn't discover.
No,
yes. Have you ever seen a? Okay, now let me put it this way.
Yeah.
Would you also now, because you're saying like, I think your argument is the first time they were the first to see the blacks, right? Would it also be plausible with right for the black to say, we discovered the white because we were the first to see the white? So the first black man that saw the white.
You were not the one that traveled that miles to discover them. They traveled to see you.
They traveled to see.
They do. So let me tell you one thing. There are what we call the ferocities. First of all, there was two arguments. When the white were trying to say, okay, the world is flat. The other person was saying the world is spherical.
We also have our dialogue.
No, the first person.
We also have our dialogue about Oduduwa, right? The Yoruba land. So why are you focusing on Oduduwa, the white man's own? Oduduwa, the storyline on how the earth was made. Why is that not being postulated?
See, let me tell you, in an African setting, if you are bringing Oduduwa, if you go to where in was it in Ife or where is that? They have a shame on that ground to tell a shame that they say this is what Oduduwa. I mean, they followed from the heaven to the earth. And when he was coming, he came with N. He has sound, and immediately he just he dropped the sound, and he left the what do we call it? He left the hand, and the hand keep spreading the whole sound, and that is how the earth was built. How true could this be, my brother? You see, now
you said how could that be? You see,
yes.
But now you could believe somebody coming telling you that the world is flat. As a person going through the run of the world.
Yeah, the first person that said the world was spherical is Giulio. He was killed. He was murdered. The first person that wrote Bible in the city of London, he was killed. But that is the Bible. They are using the whole world. The whole world is using today.
What is the Bible? Or let me not use the word Bible because I don't want to offend anybody out there. What is the context of religious? Let me use the word religious book.
Yes.
Are these opinions of people, prophets, history?
Yes.
Okay. So if it is yes,
basically that book you're saying, that holy book you're saying, before you and I were born, and according to the scriptures, according to the Bible, according to the Quran, you have Moses, you have Abraham. That is Abraham.
I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Jewish. I believe in all of it.
All the books.
You know what I mean? The reason why I do it is that how do you know which is the right religion? You don't know, because on that day, my telling you is this. The reason why I believe is like I believe in the good things of those religions.
Yes.
You know, I sometimes I listen to Louis Farrakhan. Is one of the Nation of Islam in America.
Yes.
I listen to a lot of pastors, bishops. I listen to all of that.
Yeah.
So we focusing on writing Africa off because we believe that no. Let me divert a little bit. You know, this religion,
yeah,
were part of the agenda. Because Africa, before Christianity came from Islam was from the East.
Yeah.
Christian was from the West.
Yeah.
Africa has that tradition.
Yes. Yes.
So
and what kind of tradition did you practice before the story?
African traditional religion.
Yes. In African traditional religion, that's the ATR, African traditional religions.
Yes.
What kind of thing did you practice?
The Ogun, that's the thing, that's what we're looking at, because the Western world has told you it's barbaric, it's something, it's archaic. But do you know that back in the days, there was, in Christendom, there was sacrifice. If you see in the Holy Book, in the Bible, where Abraham, there was, in the Old Testament, before the New Testament, So, you telling me that we're focusing on that, what kind of things? Those days, certain religions were doing it too.
Yeah.
Even if you look at the Jewish aspect of it, I heard that they also use some sacrifice, like chicken and stuff, for some certain rites. So, but if an African religion does that, that's barbaric. So if you look at back in the inception of this religious aspect we're discussing about, every aspect has the way they connect to their deity. It's all about deity, how you connect. What is the medium that you use to connect? Major of the medium was through blood. That was the medium. Right now, in African traditional religion, in all religions, there's a good, there's a bad aspect of it. Even there are some certain, according to documented info out there are some certain books in the Bible that were left out. Why do you think it was left out? So that's my point.
It's like on that ground that I want to call mono and poly. The worshipping of one God and worshipping of too many gods. Before the advent of the Western world to Africa, like particularly in Nigeria, they have over 378 gods they were worshipping before the advent of Islam.
And what's wrong with that?
Let me tell you, a lot is wrong with that. So many things, and that's why, because of the fetish thing they met on ground.
What do you mean by fetish?
Because of all those idol stones. And
what's wrong with that?
All those stones pouring libration, pouring blood, and
so what's wrong with that?
sacrificing human beings, and you feel there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that.
You are saying it's not barbaric by sacrificing human beings.
I'm not
saying all those they are gods.
You said idols.
They are idols. Yes.
Also telling you that in history,
basically, they both religions
also sacrifice human. But as time goes on, even as there are certain religions that still does it now
Is it normal?
For you to say African perspective is barbaric, I do not agree with that.
When you are talking about Christianity, mono. If you are talking about Islam, mono.
Where did Islam come from? Islam come from the East.
Yeah, from the East.
Where did the Christians come from? Christians come from the West.
The preaches towards one God. The preaches one God.
Look at this.
One God.
One God.
You one God.
Do you know Christianity has different variants? We have Pentecostal, we have Catholic.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
The different ways. So the question
is it talking about one God or too many gods? What is it talking about?
The African religion talks about God, right?
Yes.
The question is, how do you know that which you're following is the right way? So why would you judge another person that whatever, to me, I believe that whatever you're doing, if it's working for you, that's fine.
Let me tell you.
Who give you the moral justification? Just like the Christian is accusing the Muslim, the Muslims are accusing the Christian. I don't think there's a moral justification. If whatever you're doing is working for you, then that's beautiful. That's good.
There is always a two ways to a coin, right? Two sides to a coin. It's either you're born, like for instance, you could be. What do I want to say? You could be a realist or an idealist.
Okay.
In life, it could be an idealist or a realist. I'm a realist, and it does not make much use being anything. That's why I am.
Okay.
Now, if you look, before the Arab world, or even after the Arab world and the Christianity came, you have some people that are, I mean, we have Islam, we have Christianity, we have Buddhism, we have Hinduism, we have Sikhism.
Hinduism, Buddhism, that was what Asia, right?
Yeah, these are.
Did you see Asia? Did you see Asia people? They took the westernization aspect of it because that's their culture. They believe in Hinduism, Buddhism, and mind you, the Buddhism they have different gods too. They have it up to now. They have it.
Yeah,
even the Indian, they have different gods.
Yes.
They still practice it. There's no influence. So
yes.
why are we not saying that? Oh, Asia is barbaric, but Africa is not.
Those areas you just mentioned, that you felt it's normal for you to bring maybe a cow, and you say a cow is my god. In some part of China, up to now, they worship ants.
Okay.
They see ants as their god. And we did this thing we're talking about is commonsensical.
Yes.
Use your brain,
yes,
and like try to digest it and say,
I like that. Now
these things you are saying, God.
Let me answer.
As you and I speak, we have some people today that do not believe in God.
Yes, of course.
We have some people, they do the right thing. They don't go to church, they don't go to nowhere.
Yes.
People say, oh, they are free thinkers.
Let me answer that. You see that aspect you just mentioned of a cow, right? You mentioned of people worshiping ants, right?
Yes.
To me, it's synonymous with bringing the rosary or the what you call in Islam, the bead.
Yes.
So, what's significance of that object?
Yes.
I don't know if you get my point. So now you're not being concerned like, oh, to me it's just this was made from a factory, but people attach meaning to it.
Yes.
So why are you judging somebody that attached meaning to the cow? It's not the same thing. What's the difference?
Alison, do you know?
You see what I'm saying? The world would be a beautiful place if everyone just like.
Do you know today?
Yes.
Even right, like you and I sitting down, we have some people who are still practicing. They don't practice it. They don't practice. Either Islam or whatever.
Atheist.
They still practice the African traditional religions.
Of course, there are a lot of people.
And these people, we have so many of them who come today as of today. They come to confess to the world and tell you this is the numbers of people who have killed.
Okay.
Through this, through that.
Okay. And we shouldn't. Don't get me wrong. You are looking at it from that perspective. This is beautiful. But have you also seen where pastors use human sacrifice to build their churches? So that's not barbaric.
No,
have you also seen? I have a video, and a man in Lagos State, Nigeria. The video, and a man was when she was sleeping with a woman on the street. He didn't know that. So but don't use it. But you're using that African perspective to judge Africa.
You see the Bible.
That's not right.
The Bible.
Why are you doing that?
The Bible. Let's assume this is the Bible. This is the Quran. I'm very sure they are only using them as an opium, not instrumentally to like blindfold people. They are not pastors and they are not imams.
Thank you so much. Now that's a beautiful point. That's you telling me that
they are not.
There are just like I tell people, right? I think we end the discourse because we passed our time limit. But this is a very controversial discourse. But let me just say this.
Yeah.
Just like I tell people.
Yeah.
I cannot condemn you for what you believe in.
Yeah, sure.
It is not my moral right to judge what you believe in.
Yes.
The belief of everyone is one major factor. That's why you believe in it.
Yes.
The pursuit of happiness and satisfaction.
Yes.
So if your pursuit of happiness is in Christendom, congratulations. If your pursuit of happiness and satisfaction and finding meaning for life, of life, is in Islam, it's beautiful. If your pursuit of happiness is in Hinduism, it's beautiful. But to tell me that Hinduism is the best, my question is like, because I think a lot, my question is like, how do you know Hinduism? Do you get like an intuition, like a flashbulb? Someone just kind of like Hinduism is the best religion out of it? Because there are people practicing Christianity that are doing well. There are people practicing Islam that are doing well. People practicing Hinduism, Buddhism, and people practicing African traditional religion that have that peace that they're seeking. Because the essence of religion is finding meaning of life. What is the meaning of life?
Harrison, do you know from what you have just said, there is this clause, a clause in the Bible, and the same clause is in the Quran. And that clause is that the Christian will come and say you, except you die in the way of Christ, you can never make heaven. Are you getting me?
Has anybody been to heaven back? I don't understand that heaven is
Yes, let me tell you, that is one clause. There's the same clause in the Holy Quran which says, except you died as a Muslim, or you saw the other one, if you don't die as a Christian, you cannot make heaven. And the other one will tell you, if you don't die as a Muslim, I died as a Muslim, you cannot make heaven. Most time, when my Muslim brothers and sisters want to tell me, they say, look, let's not be judgmental. Let's leave that angle, that area to God. Do you know before now, I remember when I was very, very small, do you know when during the festival time, when the Muslim cook will give to Christian will collect it, they will throw it away. When the Christian cook, they give to Muslim collect it and throw it away. But at time come when they started making research, and I get me, they now find out that what the reason, what are even the reasons of this festival?
Yes.
I get me. And now the essence of this festival is they are not serving idol, nothing. They are just for the sake of God.
Yes.
I get me.
Yes.
Even the fowl, even the cock, I mean the goat or whatever the Christian kill. Even if you don't today,
yes.
Most Muslim, for us to see how we have built our relationship. That's what I'm talking about. Because they know, most Christians know that yes, if they sacrifice, if they kill animal, are you getting me? By themselves, yes. Muslim will say, oh, we will eat it. Do you know what the Christian does today? If they want to kill their goat, they want to kill their elk for the festival, they call Muslim, come and kill it for them. Yes. When they kill it and they cook, they send it to Muslim. What does Muslim collect it? We eat it, they eat it happily.
That's what I'm saying.
But today, the same Christian too, when Muslims cook food and give it to them too, they collect, they eat happily. Even someone like in my house.
Saying is like certain things.
Today we have realized that we are one. We are one brothers. That is just what we are doing. We just
that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. That I will end the episode in a couple of minutes. Just to finalize this situation. Now, in response to what you just said, right? We looking at that perspective. I don't know the reason why Muslims do what they do. I don't know the reason why Christians do what they do. It's not in my position to judge. You know, for example, we're talking about they kill an animal, but I do understand that. I think in the ethics of Islam, you don't burn the animal, right? Right? Or for me, normally like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? But there's particular reason why it's been done. So it is nobody's position to be judgmental why it's been done. It is the religion, the ethics of religion that understand why it's been done. Just like the ethics of the African religion, if it has 1, 2, 3, 4 gods, or like God of rain, God of sun, God of thunder, that's their ethics. So if we want to start poking holes, there are a lot of holes that will be poked in all religions. A lot of holes that will be poked in all religion. Why am I going to think this is what will save me? You know? This was made probably from China. Yeah. You know what I mean? So why would I then concentrate everything in it, or this is what will save me? You know what I mean? If we want to start poking holes, but they have a reason why this is what a symbol that they want to connect their faith to.
Yeah.
So that's my own opinion. And to cut the whole story short, Africa is a beautiful place. Sure. I do not believe that anybody discovered any place, especially if people were already living there. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the definition of civilization. What do you mean by civilization? Because I believe that what another person's practice might be different for you. It does not mean that person is barbaric. It does not mean that person is way behind. There are people that means if you would define civilization more than the Western or modern definition, that means, you know the Amish, right? You've heard about the Amish.
Yeah.
So you tell me that the Amish are civilized. But that's their way. They don't want to drive the car, drive the bicycle. They don't want anything to do with electric cars, nothing. That's just their way. So why would I say they are uncivilized? Because that's what they want to do. If the world respect everyone's decision or the pursuit of their lifestyle. It is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do like what we're discussing on this platform, the controversial is heated, especially this topic, we diverted to something else. Yes. It was beautiful. And I intentionally, okay, the new topic was beautiful, we diverted to something else. This is beautiful, the value of Africa. I want to term that topic. Subscribe, click the like button, and drop your comments, criticisms. If you want topics to be discussed, please drop a topic. Thank you very much, and see you next episode.